Hello. Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to round number 2 for the Trinity Trojans as they continue their quest on in the Arlington Grace Prep basketball tournament. Today we've got your Trojans. They'll be facing up against the Frisco Legacy Eagles. Legacy won very convincingly yesterday, 78-23 over Bay Area Christian. To move on to here to face TCA. Should be another really good one. Both teams very good. They played earlier in the preseason. TCA without Sam Norris and Will Compton in that game. Legacy won by 9. But with Will Compton back, it should be a different story. I'd say Sam Norris, but Sam Norris is hurt for the Trojans tonight, so he will not be playing. He's still dealing with the foot injury. Also, Gavin Thornton is at a wedding, so he will not be playing tonight as well. So we'll have a different starting lineup for you in just a second as we get started for game number 2. Once again, TCA won yesterday over Colleyville Covenant, 54-45. To move on to the second round. Winner of this will go to the semifinals and play against Grace Prep, the host school here for this tournament, as they just had a tremendous comeback to beat Prince of Peace to move on to the semifinals. We'll have your starting lineups for you in just a second as we start to announce them here in the stadium. Once again, bear with me as I am doing the filming today for the Trojans once more. So if I don't get everything correct or if I don't get the names for Legacy, just bear with me. I'll try to do my best. Alright, so your starting lineups for Legacy Christian coming up. First up for the Eagles. Actually, I can just read your numbers off for them right now. Number 30, Jonathan Alexander. Very tall junior for the Eagles. Number 20, Ben Johnson. Number 2, Garrett Pelham. Number 14, Aaron Tarian. And number 24, Drew McNutt. Those are your starters for Legacy Christian. We'll have your starters for TCA in just a second. Your starters for the Trojans will be number 15, John Shaw. Number 13, Will Compton. Number 3, Brett Kaufman. Number 33, Major Wheelis. And number 23, Jace Frady. Those are your starters for the Trojans. As once again, Gavin Thornton out tonight. Not with an injury, just at a wedding. So he should hopefully be back tomorrow. We'll see as the game will go on. As the games will go on. Now they wait to do the lineups for the Trojans. TCA will be the home team for this game. They'll be going all white jerseys, white pants. They should be going to my right. We'll see in just a second. Legacy in a green, black, gold combo will be going to my left. TCA's lineups getting announced already. Sorry, the lineup dances for the Trojans are pretty funny. Alright, so after long introductions, we will get started with some basketball. Legacy 8-3 on the season after last night's win. TCA moved to 4-5 on the season with last night's win as well. Good matchup between the two teams here tonight. As we get started for round number 2, TCA Legacy. Here we go. Once again, I'll try and get the names for you, but no promises. Mainly just be numbers between the two teams. And tip-off is won by Legacy very easily. Number 2 for Legacy will bring it up. Once again, Legacy going to my left. TCA to my right. And Drew McNutt with the layup. No good. TCA John Shaw rebound. Brett Kaufman will bring it up for TCA's first possession. Brett Kaufman down inside to Will Compton. Compton, Jace Frady. Jace Frady back to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman, look around. He'll give it to John Shaw. John Shaw driving inside, stopped at the free throw line, and gives it to Major Wheelis. TCA passing around the perimeter, and a travel called on Brett Kaufman. That's a turnover. It'll be Legacy ball. Number 2, Pelham will bring it up for the Eagles of Legacy Christian. Pelham passes in the corner. 3-pointer Legacy. Short, no good. Rebound again, John Shaw. Two rebounds for him early on, and Brett Kaufman will bring it up for the Trojans. Once again, no Gavin Thornton, so no designated person to bring it up. John Shaw, baseline, jumper, good. John Shaw from about 5 feet away is good. 2-0 Trojans. Now Legacy on the opposing transition. Legacy passing it around. They'll keep passing it up the top. Try to find open lane. Legacy thinks about a 3. Jumper from the free throw line. In and out. No good. Rebound, Will Compton. TCA doing well on the rebound so far. Legacy is a pretty tall center. Need to keep him off the boards. Brett Kaufman for the Trojans. Kaufman down low to John Shaw. Shaw dribbling, step back jumper, short, no good. Rebound, Will Compton, put back jumper, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Legacy, and a foul is called. The foul is on Will Compton. Shot that layup just a little bit too hard, no good. So Legacy will have it and bring it up. 2-0 Trojans, 6 minutes to play. First quarter. Now Legacy. Down low to number 30. Put up a reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Major Wheelis. Good rebound for him. And Kaufman will bring it up for the Trojans. Kaufman to Jace Frady. Jace Frady looking around. He'll give it back to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman to Major Wheelis. Wheelis swings it to John Shaw. Trips a little bit, gives it to Will Compton baseline. Back to Major Wheelis. Wheelis drives inside. Bad pass, almost stolen by Pelham of Legacy. It'll be TCA ball still. TCA will throw it in from the opposing sideline. Frady will throw it in for the Trojans. Oh, almost stolen. Brett Kaufman with the ball. Inside to Wheelis. Wheelis, good pass to John Shaw, and it's knocked out. Looked by Legacy. But it'll be off John Shaw, so Legacy ball. Legacy all the way because John Shaw's not ready. And Legacy gets a basket. 2-2 the score, 5 minutes to play, first quarter. John Shaw with the ball for the Trojans. Major Wheelis driving inside, gives it to Frady. Back to John Shaw. John Shaw dribbling, gives it to Will Compton, layup, good. Good find from John Shaw to Will Compton, 4-2 Trojans. Now Legacy with the ball. They pass it out to the perimeter. Looking around. Down free throw line jumper. Short. No good. Rebound. Legacy. Pelham with the rebound. They'll pass it out. Wide open 3-pointer for number 20. Short. No good. Once again, rebound. Legacy. Down inside. It was lost. Got back. And a foul. The and one for the Trojans. Bucket was good. So number 30. Jonathan Alexander will have a free throw to make it a 5-4 ball game. Fouls on John Shaw of the Trojans. 4:30 to play first quarter. Free throw is short, no good. So 4-4, 4:30 to play. Brett Kaufman bringing it up for the Trojans. Brett Kaufman guarded by Pelham. Gets trapped, has to get rid of it, and it's a turnover. Bad pass. McNutt, layup, no good. Rebound. McNutt got his own rebound all over Will Compton and got the layup to go in. 6-4 the score. Legacy Christian up ahead. Now Brett Kaufman for the Trojans. They'll give it to John Shaw. And Shaw is trapped, loses it, quickly gets it back. Frady looking to screen for John Shaw. Now here goes John Shaw. Driving, spin, step back, jumper, short, no good. Rebound, Will Compton out to Jace Frady, back to John Shaw. Good rebound for Compton. Now Brett Kaufman again. Kaufman driving inside on Pelham. Layup, running layup, no good. He'll have 2 shots at the line. Good try for him. Foul was on number 2 of Legacy, Pelham. So Brett Kaufman will shoot 2 free throws at the line. 3:30 to play first quarter. 6-4 ball game. Free throw for Brett Kaufman, good. 6-5 the score. We'll have one more shot from the free throw line. Second free throw, in and out, no good. 6-5 the score. Pelham bringing the ball for Legacy. He'll give it to number 14. Back to the top of the key. Back to number 14. Drives in, cross court pass to Johnson. Down low to Alexander. Layup is good for Legacy. Jonathan Alexander, big center. Right at the bucket. 8-5 the score. 3 minutes to play first quarter. Brett Kaufman. Right inside. Spin move. Loses it. Gives it to Will Compton. Baseline jumper. No good. Rebound Legacy. Cross court all the way down low. And a dunk. Number 24, Drew McNutt. There was a dunk by Drew McNutt for Legacy Christian. There was a delay of game warning because he knocked it out of triumph. So 10-5 the score, first quarter. 2:30 to play. John Shaw with the ball is trapped. Has to get rid of it. Gives it to Major Wheelis, who's fighting over it with Legacy. And a foul is called. Foul is on Legacy. That foul is on number 24, McNutt of Legacy. 10-5 score. 2:30 to play now. Major Wheelis will throw it in for the Trojans. He'll get it into John Shaw. John Shaw gets a screen from Brett Kaufman. Gives it to Kaufman. 3-pointer, corner, Brett Kaufman. Yes, sir. Nothing but net. 10 to should be 8, I believe, unless that was a 2-pointer, a long 2. Now Legacy opposing transition. Thought he traveled. Did not. Legacy ball. 10 to 8 it is. That was a 3. 3-pointer on the other side for Legacy. Jonathan Alexander is good. 13 to 8 the score now. 2 minutes to play. First quarter, 13 to 8. Now Brett Kaufman. TCA gives it to Jace Frady. Frady, trap, gives it to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman dribbles out of a trap and will set it up again. Trying to go down low to Will Compton. Spin move, hard layup, off the glass, no good. Rebound Legacy. Johnson for Legacy will pass it to number 14. 14, hard layup, no good. Rebound, Will Compton. 1:20 to play. John Shaw bringing it up for the Trojans. Give it to Brett Kaufman. And Major Wheelis now to Jace Frady. Frady. He'll give it to John Shaw. John Shaw. Driving to number 14. Thinks about a shot. Hard shot. Layup. No good. Got his own rebound to Will Compton. Will Compton lost it on the way up. John Shaw now with the ball. Gives it to Jace Frady. Frady to John Shaw again. Shaw, good job getting his own rebound. John Shaw driving. And a foul. Foul is on number 14 of Legacy. Aaron Terrian. Subs for Legacy, number 2, Pelham coming out. Number 4, Mosley coming in for the Eagles. Brett Kaufman throwing it in to Major Wheels to Jace Frady. Frady to Brett Kaufman, thinks about a 3. Doesn't take it, drives back in. Frady on the perimeter. Looking around, he'll give it to Brett Kaufman again. Kaufman sending it back up. On top, 34 seconds to play, first quarter. John Shaw with the ball now down low in the right side of the corner. John Shaw, 26 to shoot. Swinging it all the way around. Brett Kaufman. He'll give it to Jace Frady, a 3-pointer. Long, no good. Rebound, Will Compton. 17 seconds to play. 14, TCA will hold it for the last shot of the first quarter. Trojans. Brett Kaufman with the ball. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Wants to get it to Will Compton. Has to take it up. 5 seconds. To Wayless. 3 seconds to shoot. 2 seconds to shoot. John Shaw has to shoot it. 3-pointer. John Shaw. Long. No good. TCA took too long. Didn't even know what the clock was. So we'll go to the second quarter with Frisco Legacy up 13-8 over TCA.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Brett Kaufman with an early 3 for the Trojans. About all it's going. Will Compton with a couple layups off of passes. That's about it for TCA in that first quarter. Legacy got a dunk, a 3-ball, and a couple of jump shots to go as well. 13-8, low-scoring first quarter. TCA just holding the ball a little bit too much. Can't get anything to go down inside. They'll try and stretch it out. Get more 3s to Brett Kaufman and John Shaw, their playmakers. So we'll see what they do coming out in the second quarter. On the floor for the Trojans now, same 5, John Shaw, Will Compton, Jace Frady, Major Wheelis, and Brett Kaufman. Kaufman will take it up for the Trojans. Jace Frady now with the ball down low. He'll give it to Will Compton. Will Compton. And a foul is called. Foul is on number 30, Alexander of Legacy. That's his first foul of the game. Someone's got to throw it in for the Trojans. And it'll be Jace Frady. Frady looking to throw it in. He'll get it in to Will Compton. Compton to John Shaw, and they'll set the play up. Shaw dribbling around. He's looking somewhere to go. Here we go. Steps up 3, the top of the corner, short, no good. Rebound to Legacy. It was off Major Wheelis' face. And Legacy on the transition. 3-pointer, Jonathan Alexander. Good. Back-to-back 3s for Alexander on repeating possessions. 16-8 the score. Now Brett Kaufman drives inside, gives it to Frady. Frady to Wheelis. Wheelis driving inside. Gives it to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman trapped, has to get rid of it. Gives a John Shaw to Frady. Frady, 3-ball, top of the corner. No good. And a foul. Late foul is called on John Shaw. Tried to poke it out. 16-8, excuse me, is the score. 7 minutes to play, second quarter. Legacy with 14 fouls, TCA with 3. Legacy bringing it up the court now. Let's see, down all the way to the corner. Almost a travel there. Legacy, top of the perimeter. Looking around. And they're set it back up. Trying to go inside, can't get anywhere to go. Looking for a 3. Drives inside, number 14 for Legacy. Good defense from TCA. Looked like he tripped. And a kick ball on TCA. TCA trapped him down low. Had to get rid of it, and he threw it off a foot of the Trojans. Number 4 with the ball will throw it in for Legacy. They'll throw it to Jonathan Alexander. No good. Rebound, Will Compton. 16-8 score, 6:30 to play. Brett Kaufman with the ball, bring it up for the Trojans. Kaufman quickly trapped, loses it, knocked out by Legacy. Now Kaufman to John Shaw in the corner. The opposite corner and a foul. The foul is on Legacy. The foul is on number 4, Jonathan Mosley. He'll be subbed out along with number 30, Alexander. Now TCA with the throw in after the foul. Jace Frady. TCA trying to get into a big man. Struggling to, and they finally do. They get to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman guarded by number 2, Pelham. Kaufman driving behind the back, gives it to Major Wheelis. Wheelis almost tripped, gave it to John Shaw, and John Shaw steps back out. Shaw driving inside, off the glass, in and out, no good. Rebound, Legacy. Legacy hurrying it up the floor. Pelham with the ball. Down into the corner, number 20, Johnson. Oh, hard pass from Pelham. Somehow Legacy recovers. It was out of bounds almost, and they grabbed it before it could go out of bounds, and so they'll have the ball now. 5:30 to play, 16-8 the score. Alley-oop pass and a foul, Major Wheelis. The alley-oop was no good, but they'll go to the line, 2 shots. First foul on Major Wheelis, 2 shots for Drew McNutt. First free throw is good. 17-8 the score. Legacy hopping out to an early lead. Subs for TCA, Jackson Buser coming on for Major Wheelis. Second free throw for McNutt coming. TCA in a scoring drought a little bit. And second free throw is good for McNutt. 18-8 the score, 5:30 to play, second quarter. Brett Kaufman bringing it up, trying to end the drought. They'll give it to Jackson Buser. Buser to Jace Frady. Frady to John Shaw. TCA trying to go Legacy defense. Pretty good. John Shaw driving. He'll hand it off to Brett Kaufman. TCA can't get anything going inside, what they're trying to do. Kaufman and has to step back out. Now Kaufman gives it to Jackson Buser. Buser driving inside. Gives a good find to Will Compton, and the layup is good. Buser took it all the way to the rim and passed it at the last second to Will Compton. Good find there. 18-10 now. Now Pelham with the ball for Legacy. Thinks about a 3, doesn't take it. 14 drives all the way inside. Passes it all the way out to number 20, Johnson. And they'll take it back out and set it up again. Throw another alley-oop pass, no basket. Oh, air ball, bad layup for Legacy. And John Shaw has to get rid of it, and a wide open dunk for Legacy. There's an air ball, and it was recovered by John Shaw, but he quickly lost it, and so had to throw it back in bounds to avoid that, and instead Legacy gets a dunk out of it. 20-10 the score, 4 minutes to play, second quarter. Brett Kaufman now with the ball for TCA, down low to John Shaw. John Shaw dribbling, hard layup. In and out, no good. Rebound, Legacy. Legacy, the long football pass, half court shot, no good. Rebound, Legacy. TCA struggling to get rebounds now. Rebound once again, Legacy, but John Shaw finally wrestles it away from Legacy. Brett Kaufman now with the ball. Kaufman will take it up for the Trojans. 3:30 to play. Brett Kaufman drives to the lane. Floater. Long, no good. Rebound, Legacy. TCA trying to get rebounds. Now Legacy throws a hard pass. Goes out of bounds. It'll allow for subs to come in for Legacy Christian. And number 20 will throw it in for Legacy. He'll give it to Jonathan Alexander. Puts up a layup, and it's good. Jonathan Alexander, taller than all the TCA players. That's an easy layup there. Brett Kaufman now with the ball for the Trojans. 12-point game. Jace Frady, open 3. Long, no good. Rebound, Zane Williams of Legacy Christian. Now Legacy pushing it up. Alexander thinks about a 3. Driving all the way coast to coast. Layup, no good. Rebound, Will Compton. He'll give it to Brett Kaufman, and Kaufman will slow it down. 22-12 the score now. 2:45 to play. Kaufman. Top of the perimeter for the Trojans. Wants to give it to John Shaw. Can't. Gives it to Jace Frady. Frady. Back to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman driving inside. Hard layup. No good. Will Compton right there. Misses the layup. Wide open layup for Compton. Missed it. Shot it too hard. Legacy with the rebound. Number 14 for Legacy. Goes up. Puts up a layup. No good, but a foul's called. He'll have 2 shots at the line. That's number 14, Aaron Tarian. Tarian will have 2 shots. Will Compton called for the foul. Tarian the lefty. First free throw. Up. No good. 22-10 the score. TCA struggling to score in the first 2 quarters. Only 2 points, and we're 6 minutes through the second quarter. Second free throw is good. 23-10 the score now. Pelham back in the game for Legacy Christian. Tarian will take a seat. And Brett Kaufman now for the Trojans. Kaufman to Jackson Buser. Buser to Will Compton. Compton looking around. He'll give it to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman. Spinning around. Back up top to John Shaw. John Shaw down inside. Floater. Layup. In and good. 23-12. TCA only 4 points in the second quarter. Now Legacy opposing transition. Gets a wide open layup. No defense from Trojans right there. 25-12 score. Minute 45 to play. Brett Kaufman now with the ball for the Trojans. Kaufman trying to give it to John Shaw. Can't. Kaufman almost lost it. Oh, Kaufman, good move. Coming all the way in. Floater, no good. Rebound. Alexander for Legacy. Legacy pushing up the floor. Layup, almost lost it. Now Legacy with the ball. Floater, no good. Rebound. John Shaw this time. Minute 13 to play. 25-12 the score. John Shaw baseball pass to Brett Kaufman, who takes it back out. Minute to play. John Shaw with the ball for the Trojans. John Shaw driving inside. Working on Alexander. Shot from the free throw line is good. 25-14. Man, that's a guy they need to get active. Him and Brett Kaufman along with Will Compton. Those 3 guys, they need to get active, and it's going to be a whole nother ball game. So far, not very much action going on for all 3 of them. 25-14 the score. 37 seconds, and it looks like Legacy is going to hold for the last shot of the half. Legacy just holding the ball. 30 seconds to play. Just keeping it at the top by the half-court line. It's eerily quiet. No one's talking, really. 15 seconds. Legacy just wasting time. And now they'll start to go. Legacy passing around. Pello, oh my goodness, somehow got out to Alexander. That was a nice pass. Thornton, or not, John Shaw, half-court shot, short, no good. Score at halftime as we go to halftime is Frisco Legacy 27, TCA 14. TCA is struggling to score in this first and second quarters. Only had 6 points that entire second quarter. We'll go to halftime. We'll be back in about 6 minutes, and we'll have the second half for you. We'll be back. Once again, score Frisco Legacy 27, TCA 14 of the second round quarterfinal game to move on to the semifinals of the Arlington Grace Prep Tournament. We'll be back. I'm David Ash. Thank you for listening.